that. We actually started the stream on time today. Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna ping the Discord. I swear I know how to use Discord. Okay. So, hello, and welcome to my stream where sometimes I get stuff done. If you're looking for a stream where we go right to the point, this is not it. This is a stream where I make stuff and I hang out with you. So if you want a straightforward tutorial, yeah, this is not the place for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I'm waiting for some people to file in. I've said it a million times. I'm moving, so I've got some furs to fold. Hey, Micah! You're minty now. What made you minty? Here, I can do one. Micah! You have become minty. I have this great pile of just mint-colored fur up here. It's so pretty. I haven't packed it yet because it's so high and I'm so short. I know, right? That green, that darker green, right there. Yes, that's seafoam green. Oh, it's so pretty. Hang on. Sorry, phone call. It's too bad I can't answer phone calls now. Alright, so I've also got some furs. We're going for a trip. Let's go. I've also got some furs over here to clean up. And I cannot find enough storage bins to save my life. So, that's why they're not packed up. And I'm sad because it's really hard to fold furs into small boxes. So yeah, let's go for a ride. Hey Yodi, how's it going? Hi salad thrower, I agree. Death. Yeah, if it's important to leave a message. The thing is, I never check my messages. Alright, so I've got a few plastic bins. That's what we're gonna use. But the problem is they're depending on the kind of fur. Oh, this is so pretty. This is the color I used on Micah, actually. So that's good that you like it because it's the color you get. Depending on the kind of fur, it can tangle more or less. And this one's kind of right in between. So I don't want to pack it away before brushing it. At least in the outside of the yardage. I love this color. I know, it's so pretty. Let's see. Wow, nice and brushed pretty. Okay. See, let me just, this is just, oh. If I just put this in a box like this, it would just, it would kink all the fur and it would just be just terrible. When you go to use it later, you'd have to like try to cut around the bent fur, and it's just the most obnoxious thing, and a waste too. Such a waste. Oh, hi! How you doing? I'll try to pronounce your name. Oh, Ozanki. Okay, let me try again. Ozan. Ozankle. Oh God. Barco. I can do Barco. You might have to spell that one out for me. How you doing? Yes, I did. I was just kind of folding furs until people came, but you know what? People are here now. So I'm going to stick this in our box and we can get started. I kind of posted it last second. Wow! Thank you! I still don't know how to say your name. I'll just call you Barco until you tell me something else. Thank you very much. Yeah, so here we've got our big boy man base. I actually spent a few days over at my parents' house because my brother and I share a 3D printer, and I made a pile of eyes. So many eyes. I mean, what I did before I made fursuits was I was a 3D sculptor and modeler, so I just sculpted these in Maya, Autodesk Maya. So, look how pretty these are. Oh, so cute. And the red ones are really fun too. I really like these. It's so fun, I know. I've got so many eyes now. Just pairs of eyes. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna get a foam base started for Spartan, and Spartan needs a big man base. That's why I got this brother here, and I've got the eyes here all ready to go. Gotta get a matching pair. Left and a right. Good. Got a left and a right. Now that I've made a huge mess on my desk with a ton of eyes, clean it up later. You're in love with those. You know, me too. Especially the pretty color ones. It makes me want to design a character that has really cool, like, the eye... Ooh, what's that called? I don't remember what that's called. The really cool eye color. Okay, let's see. This one was for Indigo, and this one was for Spartan. Is that right? No, this one's Indigo, purple, and this one's Spartan. Starting to get confused for myself. Okay. Let's get this on here. It's kind of easier to work in like a assembly line. So it's easier for me to make all of the balaclavas at once for whatever projects I'm working on, and then move on and like do all the bucket bases, and then that's just the way I like to work. I don't know. Some people like to do it one at a time, but so you might notice that I actually put this on what looks to be inside out, and I would say yes, I did. That's because it's the inside that the wearer is gonna feel, and you want it to be the smooth side. So, I mean, this part is gonna be covered with foam, so you might as well have the nice side on the inside. There we go. I like to make sure that it's right here, right on the chin area. I've had so many balaclavas, just regular balaclavas that I wear under my other head that try to ride up, and it's just the most annoying thing because you can't speak. So when I'm doing these, I make sure that this does not come up on accident. Ooh! You finished the line art you're working on. Good! If you have something you want me to show off during the stream, go ahead. I like to see what you guys are working on. I'm sure you knew that, though. Alright. Piles of things. Alright, so should I start with my 1-inch foam or 1/2 inch? Well, literally either will work. But I'm kind of feeling 1/2 inch today. I don't feel like fighting with the 1-inch foam. Glue guns. So, the way glue guns work, they aren't fast enough for me. So I plug in multiple, glue guns at the same time so that when one runs out of hot glue and it needs a minute to heat up, I can use the other. So this is upholstery foam. It's actually what you use in couches, and if you're going to repair like seat cushions on like a chair or something. So, this is the 1-inch thick one. It comes in a roll like this. And if you only buy one, I'd say buy the 1/2 inch thick. The 1 inch is very helpful in certain situations, like the muzzle, but most of the time the 1/2 inch thick is the way to go. And this is the roll packaging. It looks like this. See, it says 1/2 inch up here. The 1 inch is similar, but it's blue color. Oh! Well, thank you. Thanks, Barco. I think you do pretty good English, actually. I appreciate it. Yeah, just hang out with us. We'd love to have you. Where do I get it? I got it from Joann Fabrics. As long as you use a coupon. It's still expensive, but if you use a coupon, okay. All right, quickly now. If you go to Joann Fabrics and you buy something, like every time, from my experience, they give you a 50% off one item coupon. And so I just take that coupon, I go right back in, and I get something that I actually need. So that roll, gosh, I don't know how much it is. I think they want to charge a ridiculous, let's Google. Let's use Google, our friend. 1/2 inch foam Joann. So you can get it from Amazon, but I actually prefer Joann because 1, it's in the area, I can just go pick it up, and 2, with the coupon, sometimes you can get it slightly cheaper, so it kind of makes it worth it. Let's share screens real fast. So yeah, here's Joann's foam. You can get this thick stuff. I'll explain the green in a second. Yeah, see, this is cut into squares, so you can have a chair repair like these. Here we go. Wow, yeah, look at that price. I want to cry. And these rolls aren't that big. I mean, it's like a yard worth. Not that big. So, yeah, $26 for a 1 inch thick. Where's the 1/2 inch? This one right here. Yeah, so this is what I would get if you are only going to get one. Personally, I would get one of each, but, yeah, the 1/2 inch thick will get you through. And with a coupon, especially if you can get a 1/2 off coupon, that's not bad. Not good. Oh, yeah. I have, although it happened to be the same brand, I did try a different brand once, and it was still fine. So, I mean, I've gotten these rolls at Walmart even, so, yeah. I don't think the brand really matters that much. Do you want me to, yeah, I guess I better go over the difference. Did I plug these in? I'm so useless. I didn't even plug these in. Alright. Time to go behind the desk. Yes, the green foam. Thanks for reminding me. Alright, so the color of the foam, they change the color of the foam not because they have to, but because they do it as an indicator of what kind of foam it is. So the white foam is your standard upholstery foam for most projects, whatever. And the green foam, they color it green so that you know it's the different kind. And this kind is much more dense. So I don't know if you know what that means, but it's like the white foam has more like air bubbles within it. It's more squishy. So the green foam is a bit thicker. I mean, it's about the same squishiness, but it really doesn't make a big difference, in my opinion. But if you're trying to do something like perhaps like an ear, and you want it to stick up and be stronger, but you don't want it to be like super thick, you can use the green foam. It'd probably be better. But it's up in the air, at least for me. Oh god, my hair's stuck. Whether it's better to use the green foam or the white foam, just because there's the argument that the white one might be more breathable, but the green one might be more sturdy. And you know how coats work? Coats work by trapping in warm air. So the white one, either it'll be more breathable or it'll be more hot. So it could be either. So I don't know, man. It's one of the two. I guess I should make a fully green base and a fully white base and see which one makes me more sweaty. Yeah, I make you want to build a base. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's so fun. And I get distracted so easily. Did I get that plugged in? Okay, at least I plugged it in this time. Here we go. Most of the time I wouldn't bother with 1-inch foam. It's a little bit thick. I think it's good for certain areas, so I do think it's useful for like the muzzle and some thicker areas, like if you wanted to go like cheeks and carve those down. But let me use this girl as a base. So we've got this one in a work in progress. So I put 1 inch thick here for the cheek. So it was pretty thick, a big block actually. And then I just carved around the edge to smooth it out. And that's that worked a lot better than having a few layers of 1/2 inch thick and then trying to carve that. So most of the time 1/2 inch thick is more maneuverable because it's thinner. You can put it the way you want. But that is the few cases I would use the 1 inch. So here we are. Oh, sorry everybody, we're going for a trip. There we go. Okay, bye Barco. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so we've got our base. Make sure everything is aligned properly because right now the one side is slightly higher than the other, and that's super important to get it right at first because after you start, it's very hard to fix the glue that's on the balaclava because it really sticks. Okay, good. So I like to make sure this is down as low as I can get it. Oh, good. I've already got foam everywhere. At least I remembered to tie up my hair today. Usually I forget to do that, and then it's all in my hair. Okay, let's see if I can make use of this little shelf. We're gonna make this work. I can't wait for my bigger desk. I need a bigger desk. Okay, so there's a few ways I could do this. I could cut it up, or I could just roll it around. I'm actually gonna start with just a kind of like a square or a round chunk and just put it in the front and glue it on the sides, and then we'll worry about the back after and the top after. So yes, the art of guesstimation. Oh, here's my scissors. Man, I lose everything. So this is a pretty good size. Yes, as I cut this foam, I feel my wallet draining. These are so expensive. I feel like I should charge more for fursuits, but I am still a relatively new maker, so people who are willing to take a chance on me, I think they deserve a nicer price. Alright, so here we go. We're just going to completely suffocate this poor man. So I'm going to hold this in place. I'm going to find the eyes. I'm trying to feel out the eyes here. Okay, so here's the eyes. I'm going to cut little holes where the eyes are. Maybe right in the middle. Yeah, okay. Heh. And it doesn't have to be perfect at all because you want to build a nice solid foundation, but you don't need to have a perfect shapes unless it's the outside layer of your foam base. Name it Manny! At least you have a wallet. Thank you, Yodi. Do you have a name for the mannequin? I don't, but it actually came with a name. So the male... Shoot, what's the male one called? So these are both mannequins made by a group called the Monster Makers, and they actually are made for making like face sculpts with silicone and stuff on this model. So on the bottom it actually has like a tube that you can open up and pour water in there. I have no idea why, but that's something that you need to do, I guess, if you're molding faces, like monster faces, whatever. Ed, that's his name. This is the Ed head by the Monster Makers. And the girl's name is Alana. Yes, I can't believe I forgot that. I actually have... Oh, no, I don't. Okay, I've been intending to order some more because I don't have enough, but... Oh, that's a good idea! Yo, let me add it to the list. I think there's... Is there a way to do that on Twitch? I think there is. Yo, actually, I know there is. Because that's a great idea with the head and the foam, even at least those. Supply list. I'm just going to write supplies. There we go. Supplies list. Now I can't forget, right? Alright. I'm counting on you, Micah. This is your job. You gotta help me remember, because, boy, I sure can't do it. Alright, I'm still just cutting out those 2 little holes here for the eyes. And we'll shape these better later. We just kind of need them open as a marking so we know where our face is. Send it to me in Discord again. Thank you! I mean, between you and Komori and Osiris, I seriously wouldn't get anything done. Like, I need you guys to actually shove me to get whatever it is I need done. And I seriously appreciate it. Okay. Cool, so we've got our eyes here. So I'm going to make this little cavern shape. Sorry. Make a little cavern shape here where you want that muzzle to be so you can have that air hole. So let me hold it up to here. It's hard to do it a little bit backwards for you guys. Okay, so here's the bucket base. We're going to glue it along the whole thing, but especially along the sides here. And we know where the eyes are, and we know the nose. I can feel it right here. So we want to cut our little cavern shape below the nose. So let's do it maybe here, maybe like this size. Cavern. All right. I love working with foam because if you jack it up somehow, you can add more or take off more. And obviously the more you add and more you take off, the more you mess with it, the more glue it is. So the worse breathability, and it gets heavy and it's hard to wash. But if you're getting started, I mean, this is an excellent way to start getting your mind wrapped around how to get started on making fursuit heads. So, I mean, Figby, oh, I was going to point to him, but of course he's in a box somewhere. Figby's head, he was my first fursuit head. He is just full of glue. I mean, boy, he looks great. And his head is very symmetrical. I did a great job with the shape. But it took a lot of cutting and gluing to get there. So, washing his head is just a monstrosity. It's just the worst. Ugh. I should have a newer, updated video of how to wash your fursuit heads. Alright, so here's this. Here's our, what I'm calling our cavern. I think I'm going to make it a little bit higher because the nose is right here. I want it to be just under the nose. Figby 2.0. Oh, yeah. So that fur up there. Oh, the lighting is bad. Okay. That fur up there is expensive. Expensive. It is luxury fox fur, which usually only comes in off-white, white, and black. And there was a custom run at fursuitsupplies.com for lime green. And I hopped on that bandwagon immediately. I bought 4 yards, so I can't possibly mess up. And they were $65 a yard. My wallet cried, and I'm still crying about it. But I am so ready to do Figby 2.0. And I even managed to track down some nice beaver fur for his face and the chest and the fingers. Perfect color. This is really nice fur. I got this from Big Z Fabric. Also, one day I was in Plato's closet and I found this really, I'm just gonna say it, very 70s vest. I'm gonna put it on. Ugh. I would never wear this in public. Even as a furry, I couldn't do it. Peace. Yeah, but, despite that, instead of using it for this, it's actually the perfect shade for Figby. And it's this long, long fur. It's like, what's the word? Okay, some places call it Yeti fur, and some places call it, like, Flocati shag. It's kind of like that. It's, like, 3 inches long. It's super long. So I'm actually gonna use this for the chest puff of Figby. Right up here, the biggest puffy puff. So I've got all my supplies. I'm so ready. Okay, not all my supplies. I'm actually waiting for some kind of luxury good fur for the other colors of Figby. So like the yellow and the emerald and the turquoise. But other than that, I've got those furs. Walmart sells these rugs that I used as fur when I was hard on cash. Yo, I know what you're talking about. And those are actually really cool. They have these like coral ones that look a lot like that pink I showed you that's mica colored. And they have these pretty aqua blue ones. Oh! Okay. That's like Afghan hound fur. And I think I might need to order some because it's so pretty. I mean, that's a good idea though. Like, if you're broke and, shipping and stuff, everything is just so hard these days. But that's not a bad idea. Let me see here. Alright, I didn't cut this cavern higher yet. So, let's put it on my face right here. So right here. I'm a ghost! So basically, do you see how this is kind of blocking my nose? You want it to rest on your nose, but you don't want it to block your nose so you can breathe. Ah! I think I just created a horror monster. That's kind of terrifying. Murder is bad. Hey Hawks, how you doing? I'm glad you got to see that. That's the quality content we show here. That's what you're here for, am I right? Alright. So I'm gonna fold this in half to try to get it symmetrical. Somebody brought up an idea to me the other day. Or a video. I think it was Micah, actually. And the person on the video said their technique for how they keep their fursuit bases symmetrical. And I totally agree. And I want to show you guys how I do it. I'm sorry. I can't multitask. This is such a bad job for me. Okay, so like when I was working on this, if possible, you can fold it in half and try to cut it along the line to try to keep it symmetrical. And if you're working on like a cheek, cut the other cheek out too. Cut them both out at the same time and attach them at the same time. So basically, don't do one whole side of the head and then start the other side. Never do that. Like do it totally even. So like this side of the jaw, this side of the jaw, this side of the cheek, this side of the cheek, and then this ear, and never let yourself get too far ahead of yourself. Like, you wanna keep on the same spot, like the same route for both sides. And sometimes, let me get this one again. Oh, I can't reach it. Ugh. Sometimes they get a little bit different. So here's one side of the base, and here's the other side. And this looks slightly different on both sides. And actually, that's cool. I'm fine with that, because sometimes it gives you like a different perspective, and you can choose which side you like better. So sometimes I will kind of let myself run away with it a little bit and see what it comes to until I decide which side I like better, and then I'll catch it up. But just in general, try to keep them together as you're working on it. Ah! Everything's dying. Everything is dying, especially me. I'm gonna buy a bookshelf made of French fries because you're hungry. You know, that's a good thing. That's a quality thing to have. I'm sure that will last a long time when you're hungry. I mean, that's pretty creative. All right. Here we are. This is better. We'll get the eyes in place. This takes longer than it looks. I don't know how long people think it takes to make fursuit heads, but it sure takes me a long time. Okay, so I'm okay with how this is lining up now. I'm gonna make sure that this does not cover the mouth. It's doing it again. It always does that. Never let it cover the mouth. It's gotta be on the chin area. And so now I'm actually gonna start gluing this puppy. You know, I'm hungry too. I accidentally got on a really bad sleep schedule because I visited my parents' house and my little brother, and we were playing Skylanders all night on accident. And yeah, because of that, now I'm very tired. And my little brother isn't little. He's like 16. We just like Skylanders, okay? It's really not a bad. In general, the series is not bad. I like it a lot, but there's definitely some annoyances. I mean, you can tell it's an older series, but I really like the characters, and that's obviously the main selling point for Skylanders is the characters. It doesn't help that my brother and I are collectors of all kinds of things. Eon is cool! Okay, yeah, okay, I gotta tell my Eon story. So, they are good games for the most part. They do have their flaws. Some of these flaws include some really nasty soft locks. At the very, I mean, I think it's Spyro's Adventure. I think it's the first game where it prompts you to continue. Like, this is the very last level. Like, it's like, are you ready to go now? And you could say no if you want to upgrade your Skylanders before you continue. And normally that would be fine, but for whatever reason, in this one case, there's this awful soft lock where if you say no, the guy that you need to talk to continue the game goes back to sleep, and you literally cannot finish the game. And we're talking, like, the level before the last. Like, this is, like, so sad. Like, you'd have to start over your entire save file. So, now, whenever they're like, you ready to go now? I'm like, yes, please, just take me. Don't soft lock me. Don't wreck my save file. Also, I managed to get out of bounds. Actually, I think I should send a picture of that to the Discord. I managed to get out of bounds when I was playing Swap Force with my brother late last night. And it was a really bad out of bounds. We couldn't get out. We had to reset the whole level. Because sometimes you can get out of your out of bounds glitches, but... And then, yeah, the Eon glitch. Oh, okay. So, what console were we playing that on? I think it was PS3. I know it looks like I'm hugging him, and that's because I am. But I'm actually waiting for the glue to dry. Was it PS3? No, it was the Wii U. Freaking Wii U failed us again. So I was playing Wii U. I believe it was Spyro's Adventure. No, I don't remember. It was Giants. Wii U Giants. He got glue all over his face. I'd cry too. He's just the emotional support. He looks like Castle Crashers. Is that the word is that what I'm saying? Yeah, Castle Crashers. He looks like one of those knights. I gotta keep pulling this down, because if you don't, it'll come up. Make sure it glues right. Okay. Oh man, I'm so easily distracted. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, I don't remember the game, apparently. And apparently I don't even remember the console, but I'm pretty sure it was Wii U. But there was this level where it was a boss fight where you had to hit the X button to switch projectiles. It looked very much like Undertale. There was all these projectiles coming in at you, and you could switch them between bad damaging or good healing by just pressing one button. And for whatever reason, it was so glitched out, it would not. And so Eon comes in. He tells us over and over and over, press the X button to switch the magic or whatever. He told us at least like 6 times. And then one time when his dialogue box popped up again to tell us, the dialogue didn't pop up, and it was just his face, like on the side, and he was just... He's like, okay, listen, I told you 6 times to hit this button. You're not gonna hit it, I'm gonna soft lock, and I'm just gonna stare at you with a mad face. It was incredible! Hey Link, how you doing? Let me see. I'm not sure if I can... Oh, that's cool. Cute. I like that, Hawks. Here we are. Potato! I want some food, man. You good? Alright. I just... Every time you show up, I'm hungry. Even more. I mean, I'm always hungry. But when you show up, I'm like, man, this is somebody who knows how to make gourmet food. Do you know that that's such a cool skill? Like, seriously, that's such a cool thing you should brag about. And plus you stream it. Like, that's even more cool. You know what? I should send more people your way. I'm sure some people would love to watch your streams. I think I will. Anybody that sounds like they'd be interested in that. Yes, I'm good. Sorry, I forgot to answer the question. Oh, yeah. I gotta keep moving this head base so you guys can actually see what's going on. Thanks for that, Hawks. Alright. Yes, he does want to ride up on the face. And unfortunately, that's just how it do. Alright, so we've got it glued along the sides here for the most part. That's what I'm fixing right now. I'm just gluing along the sides more. If I can help people to remember to eat, that makes me happy. Oh! No, I did not see that. I'm sure there's a VOD of that, right? I'm sure there's a VOD of it. Because I did not see that. And you know I'm always dying for more things to watch when I'm working on fursuits and stuff. Like stuff to put on in the background to listen to. Dude, that's so cool. I know nothing of Star Wars though, unfortunately. I actually have a... I don't want to say hatred. I have a small thing against Star Wars because I don't get to go on vacation a lot, but a long time ago I went to Disney and, you know, I'm a huge animation person, that's what I do, but, they replaced the animation building with, Star Wars, and it made me so mad that now I accidentally have a hatred against Star Wars. I know, it's so ridiculous. Yeah, okay, I can do that easy. Thank you. Yes. I'll definitely watch that. Give me something fun to do. Alright, let me finish gluing this. This is looking pretty good, actually. I'm pretty pleased so far. Your friend wouldn't stop talking about Star Wars for years, and now it makes you feel blah. You know, I so feel that. The people that are really into Star Wars are really into Star Wars. I don't really get it. I'm not much of a sci-fi person. I'm more of a fantasy person. Yeah, the Art of Animation, that's what the building was. That was so cool. I loved that. I'm so sad. All around me are familiar faces. Ah. Is it wrong to refer to myself with my actual name? I want to do that. I don't know if that's bad. I mean, I'm already showing my face and telling my whole life story to the camera. I guess it doesn't matter. Caitlin Hungry. Oh, hi! Hey, Spartan. It's like we're finally actually working on your commission. I'm so excited. Soon, this will be your head in here. Except you won't be gray. I did. So somebody else who is paying attention already should know my name. Especially Micah. Micah should totally know. Everybody's must know me. My entire life story, everybody will know. Poggers! Ah, yes. Return of Pog. Okay, so we've got this glued pretty much all the way around. So let's get this top area. So I did fold this top part up and in, and I glued that. So now we gotta fold these two sides in, and we'll cut off these extra corners here, because we don't need those. So yeah, let's glue these first, and make him look like Batman. You know what? That reminds me of something. Has anybody heard of, give me a minute. Black Sad. So this is a game that, kind of, I mean, it's a rated M game, and I don't know why, because I haven't played it yet, but it intrigued me because it was very furry, but it was on the complete opposite side of furry that I don't usually, go. Like, there's, like, furries that are, like, gosh, no, I can't remember his name! Bugs Bunny. Like, full Bugs Bunny. And then there's in the middle, kind of like how Digi created Fursuits are. Like, right in the middle. And then there's, like, basically a human, but with an animal face. Yeah, that's what Black Sad is. And I don't know, that's definitely not my style. Gotta reload Twitch, that's cool, Hawks. But, I don't know, we need more furry games. And even though it was rated M, I was like, I'm gonna try it. I haven't played it yet, so I just wondered if any of you heard about it, because it looks intriguing, but I don't know if I can get past the art style, because the main character looks like Batman. Ads, oh no, I'm sorry. I wish it would let me turn them off. Seriously. I mean, it's not like I make money off of it, and even if I did, it would be like a penny. Batman with a cat head, seriously. Cat face, what's the difference? I don't know. Even if I did make money off of ads, I feel like I might make like a penny or two. I don't know. I would still not play them because I mean, what I'm doing here is for fun. I'm not on Twitch to make a ton of money, so, I don't know. I think they're just annoying. They hinder the experience, in my opinion. I don't know. I really liked LA Noire, and it kind of seems like that a little bit. But LA Noire is also a rated M game, and those rated M games make me uncomfortable, but at the same time, they're fun. I mean, GTA 5 is fun. Alright, so I cut off this little extra triangle wing, whatever you want to call it, right here. And then I pushed it flat and glued it. So let's get this other side here. I'm just going to cut off this excess chunk. It's a little chunky. Also, don't go crazy with it and just go chop. Go slow, like little pieces at a time. Because if you do a huge flippin' chop like this, you'll end up with a bald hole. And I've done that before, and it hurts my perfectionism. Hey, Skellabro. Hawks will draw. How is it going? I'm just gluing things. Because somebody's gotta glue them. Howdy. Sandy Cheeks says howdy. There was a period where I was watching SpongeBob again recently, but then I forgot about it. So I guess it's time to watch SpongeBob again now. Because maybe it's been a few weeks since I had it playing on in the background. Got back into Pokemon Go recently, and your wallet, it's just gone. It's just dead. Can I assume that's what happened? Your wallet just poof in a puff of smoke. Alright, so this is actually a little bit lower. This is so hard. I need more space on my desk. This is actually going a bit lower than I would like. I like to have the heads, like, maybe ends right here. So I'm actually going to chop this to be a little bit shorter. Because I don't want it to come all the way down and start, like, enveloping your neck. I kind of like it to end right about here. Like, with the fur on top, you can't tell where the foam ends. So you might as well make it more breathable. True memes! Those are pretty good. Yeah, I feel that I've been buying some things I probably should not be wasting my money on lately, but it's like I try to justify it, but then I really can't. But a lot of my purchases lately were very useful because I had to get a lot of extra, like I ran out of foam boards, so I can't design more patterns for tails without the big pieces of paper, so at least I got some stuff I really needed, but most of it wasn't. I'm so bad. Just check your desk. It hides secrets. Yeah, I think I accidentally threw out my my Wacom tablet pen, and I'm really sad because that's gonna be like a $40 replacement. Because I keep my trash can like right below my desk, and sometimes stuff falls. It was a very busy day, and I'm moving. I cleaned out all this stuff. I checked everything so thoroughly, and I still can't find it. I'm so sad. So I haven't been able to do any like practice sketches or anything lately. It's been so unhappy, and just like I'm not a digital artist by trade, and that's for sure, but I do like doing digital art. I really got into the mood. I was gonna draw one of my friend's Dragonborn characters from D&D, and then I was like, where's my pen? Where's my pen? And now I'm sad. New donation goal, the pen. Well, that would be ideal. Well, my tablet is several years old. I don't even know if I can find a pen. Oh, nice. I should order food. I'm hungry. New donation goal, the pen. I appreciate that. I've got foods. What did you get? I wanna get mac and cheese. I actually haven't had mac and cheese in several days. I feel very uncomfortable. I feel like I'm missing like an important need in my diet. Alright, Right now I'm just kind of checking to make sure that both sides of this foam are symmetrical before I continue working. Which is something I mentioned earlier, but yeah, that's the good way to keep it symmetrical, is to just keep going with it. There we go. Okay, so here's our boy. It's just a thin foam, but it works for now. Get this last some mac and cheese stat! What do you think this is? This is the mac and cheese barracks. Goldfish! Alright, so let's get this foam on the back of the head. Same deal. I'll try to measure it to a point, but I'll probably just guesstimate and just put it flat and glue. Do you ever stub your toe on something and proceed to kick said object harder out of frustration? You know, I think I'm more likely to pull a Peter Griffin where I'm just like, but that would be pretty fun to watch. Whoa. Okay. How do I pronounce this? Is it? Okay, that's really hard to see. Kill? Is it kill or keel or key? Anyways, thank you. Hi. Please tell me how to pronounce your name. That's the first thing I've got to do. Kill. Got it. Okay. The font on my screen is so friggin' tiny. Anyways, hi. Nice to meet you, Kill. Come hang out with us. We got a really tiny but really dedicated little party here. Alright. I'm working on lay face. I've got the balaclava on this head and I'm putting some foam on. I'm gonna build it up into a face like the one in the background over here. Oh, robot OCs are fun though. My problem is I love Mega Man, so whenever I design any kind of robot character, it accidentally looks too much like a Mega Man design. Not that that's bad, but it's also fun to have your own designs that are your own. I don't know. I like the Mega Man X style. I think it's very cool. Scalafro, I don't fight a battle I can't win. Honestly though, Micah, yeah. I should just give up and try to make a regular character and just make it a Mega Man OC. That's basically what it ended up being anyways, so. The intro stage of Mega Man X. Yo, that would be a fun one to play on stream. Some Mega Man. Well, Mega Man X. I know Scalafro already did the entirety of just the base Mega Man games, because he's a boss, and I give up. Those games are hard, yo. I can play through 2 fairly easily until the end boss, just because I played it so much, but I still can't beat the end boss that easily. Mega Man is awesome. Magneto's helmet. You're not wrong. Yo, I haven't seen, huh? Am I still gone? Am I back? Yeah! Twitch just hated on me. Yee! Okay, that was very, very frustrating. Thanks for hanging in with me, guys. Seriously, that was very weird. I'm glad I'm back, though. I really thought that was the end of the stream for today, because, it wasn't having any of that. I'm sorry about that. Did it make you guys sit through another ad? I kind of want to know. It's been so long. I know, I haven't seen you in so long. Wait, how do I draw again? Oh, yeah. Aw, thanks, Skillbro. Sad. You know, I forgot to mention, I was gonna say to Spartan while he was here still, I wanted to know if he won his battle against the bed. I mean, the bed stubbed his toe, you know? What? How did you do this? I thought you were already subscribed. Skellebro, please. Thank you. Wow, Twitch. Yay, everybody is here again. Including me. The true struggle. Me. Oh. Twitch confuses me, man. I'm still trying to understand how it functions. Maybe I'm just like a super idiot. Actually, yeah, that's probably it. I don't know, it just confuses me. Other people manage to understand how it works. Not on my watch. You guys are so funny. Fight! We got a little fight club going in here. Can I be Little Mac because I'm super short? I think it works for me. Oh. Whoa, jeez, stop! Skellebro, please. You're breaking me. How? I'm just shocked. Well, thank you. That was incredible. I wish I could hug you with my fursuit through the camera. Stop! Skellebro, stop. You're breaking me. Like this. I'm broken now. I'm gonna cry. Everybody likes me. Skellebro really likes me. Wow, you guys are so nice. Well, thank you. 15,000 somethings. How about like 15,000 of like a singular shredded piece of shredded cheese? Like, honestly, I mean, that's a pretty good present right there. Oh, gravity, no! Gravity just wrecked me. I tried to put glue up here and it fell, and now it's down here. Single macaronis with cheese, yes! You gotta count out 15,000 of each macaroni. Skellebro, no! Skeletor, I'm gonna have to make you stop somehow. Oh, please. You're gonna break me. Are you a Twitch affiliate yet? And are you able to sub if you're not? Because I have not subbed to anybody, actually. I've got to get some subs going. There's a lot of people I want to sub to that I'm not. Now I just gotta hug the head again. Yes, Skeletor is rich. Where did it come from? Okay, let me rephrase that. Skeletor was rich. Not anymore. Oh, okay. I mean, you're more than halfway there, I think, right? Isn't it 50? Once you get there, and you will, I will be able to sub back. They need milk. You know, I could go for some food right now. Just somebody bring me some food. I need healing. You see Skeletor robbing a bank. That's true. The ads are very annoying. You can't even turn them off. I've tried. The only thing you can do is not run ads during your normal stream. Like, what? Like, that's not any sort of freedom at all. That's just horrible. I don't know. That made me sad. Because, yeah, what if somebody wants to check you out and then they're stuck behind an ad and they're like, screw it, and then they leave. Yep, just gonna hold this head here. Just gonna hold it. Yep. For about 20 seconds. I wish there was a better way to buy glue. Glue is also very expensive. Ooh! You know, that's a hard choice. So, my, what are they called? I know, okay, I have like a handful of ones that I really like, but there's, I mean, I'd have to get back to you on that, because I don't remember what they're called. I have lots of pictures saved of suits that they made, though, and I just love their style, but man, I cannot remember what they're called. And well, I do see the appeal in a lot of the bigger name suits. The one company I'm thinking of is actually a smaller one. And as far as rivals, this sounds awful. I really like chatting with Big Snoot Suits on Twitch because they post a lot of stuff and they're like, I don't want to, yeah, I'm gonna say it. They're like the same level as me, so it's really cool to see what they're posting and what I'm like. I don't post as much as them, but I really like. They have a good style, but it's not like my ultimate favorite style. But I really just appreciate them as a suit maker because they're very similar to me. Oh, it seems as if I'm very behind in the chat. I'm giving it love. That's the secret ingredient. Okay, give out a free singular Robux. Lego dollars. Yo, I've done that before, and to the point where Google can't even guess what you're trying to type, because Google can usually try to figure it out. And sometimes it's like, man, you need to try again. Are you wearing Ray-Ban glasses? I don't know what that is. Actually, I'm sorry. Is that like one of those ads that are ads for for cheaper glasses, because I've seen some of those, but I don't remember what they're called. Alright, so I've got this basic glued on here. Oh, fancy glasses. Yes, I did just push this up with my middle finger. Yeah, so I'm just gluing around the edges here. Continuous. I tried to cut this to be even. Cut it to be even to try to glue it and pinch it together. Try to get it to stay. Because even though it's not the top layer of the entire head, getting a nice base underneath it is a really good way to start, and it'll make the rest of the foam easier the cleaner it is. Well, I do have some fancy glasses. I really like these glasses a lot. I keep getting the same kind every time. These are like a burgundy on the side. Actually, I don't think you can see the color, but really pretty. I love burgundy. Very classy. Ooh, you're getting new glasses? Hopefully they help you see better, yeah. I'd like to see what style you choose. I'm actually very curious. Oh. Killbot, will that be on the test? Seriously. Okay, I see what you mean there, because it's got that winged design on the end. I totally couldn't see that. Alright, so I got the sides glued on. So now I get this little garbage can flap up here. So I'm just gonna glue this down, and then I'll try to cut off all this extra excess. Hey Black Fur, how's it going? We're doing the thing that we always do. Making a fursuit. Not that that's a bad thing. If you guys have any requests, yeah, I was gonna ask if you guys have any ideas of stuff we could do during stream, like if you're really wanting to see me work on hand paws, or specifically eyes, or specifically something else. I do have a down below the video, I have a thing that you can put suggestion, the suggestion box. So totally put something in there if you have any, whatever you want to see me stream, because of course I can always come up with something to stream, but I would like to do stuff that you guys would like to see. So imagine needing glasses. I hate having to deal with glasses. Ooh, that's a good question, actually. Well, not a question. I just kind of remembered. If you have somebody who wears glasses in their fursuit, you have to plan for that. And I forgot to ask Spartan if he wears glasses. So I guess I'm going to do that now. Because if they do, it's a little bit different. You have to leave enough space in there for the glasses. Glasses are really hard to fit in a fursuit, let me tell you. Skellefroy's Skulldog. I think I'm going to give Skellefro a fursona, and it will be, oh, what was it? I had chosen, it was a skeleton something. Well, except Cyclops, am I right? Shoot, I can't remember what it was. Well, you will have a fursona, Skellefro. It's gonna happen. It was a cool, what was it? It was something cool. I'm sad now. Oh well. Or it could be a spider. I know it's kind of redundant. Well, not redundant. It kind of doesn't make sense, but it could totally be a skeleton spider. That'd be pretty cool. Spider would be a really cool fursona. Have any of you guys actually seen anybody that had a spider as a character or a fursona? I've never even seen spider character before, I don't think. Black Fur Employee of the Month. Alright, so I did glue this down, and I chopped off this extra wing here, so let's chop off this extra wing. I'm making you Google it. Yeah, I need to know if that's a thing that people have thought of before. Like a skeleton spider. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Hawks. Yeah, well, you know you have to share it now so I can see. All right. See, when you're cutting off the excess, you want to do it slow. Don't just snip it and make it gone. Because you could do what I just did and accidentally leave a little hole. Not that it matters, because this is right where the ear hole is gonna go, so I'm gonna cut it out eventually anyways, but it still bothers me. I always cut out the ear holes for extra ventilation, but I usually don't do it at this step. So, I did accidentally cut out this. That's fine. I'm gonna cut it out later anyways. But yeah, so this is what we've got. All the way around. Just a bucket. Looks like a Castle Crashers night. Good. Usually I do like cheeks or something first, but we gotta do another layer to make this thicker, because right now it's only 1/2 inch thick foam. It's very thin. So I'm gonna put a whole nother layer on the front here, and then we'll probably put the muzzle on next. I usually don't do the muzzle next, but I'm gonna try this time, because why not? I'd be happy with the foam helmet. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it still looks pretty fun. Dude, please draw a skeleton spider. I would like to see a spider Sona. I mean, that's really cool. I'd like to see the creativity. I'm sure somebody could do something really cool with it. Oh no! Skillbro! Oh no! Yup. Yeah, you're right, that's what we should expect. Thank you, Internet. Thank you for this. Just what we needed, right? Alright, before I add the extra layer on the front here, I'm gonna go look around and make sure that this is all kind of smooth. Like, so from the side here, this looks like it could feasibly be a rounded edge, rather than being like two edges that are hard edges like this. I want it to look smooth and together. So this looks great, actually. I don't have any extra trimming to do. Okay. Man, the thing about balaclavas on the inside is that if you don't get it perfect that first time around, you just screw. And what happens is, even though I tried my best to keep it down, it keeps coming up. Ah, yes. So, this is the part where, if you need to, readjust. I always do readjusting before I move on to the next step. So, here we are, readjusting. So, I was able to rip some of the glue off. I'll pull this down even further, so far that it won't come back up. And then I'll re-glue it, and let's see if that holds. No cry, that's sad. Alright. I don't like working with balaclavas. They're just, oh, so frustrating. Trying to sew them, and then trying to put this layer here on top of it, like, of foam. It's just, anytime I'm dealing with a balaclava, I get frustrated. That's probably just, I probably just need more. The more you do stuff, the better you get at it, and even the most awful video game, the most awful, frustrating video game becomes less frustrating if you're good at it. So I'm just gonna keep going, and one day I will be such a professional that it won't bother me anymore. Oh, yeah, let me show you just a second. This has to dry first, and then I can show you. You ran out of hot glue and you aren't going shopping. That's so sad. That's one perk of being ancient like me, is that you can actually just go out to the store whenever you need to. And your fur still isn't here. Alright, this is probably glued enough. So, yes. Let me take it off. Whoa! It's Bubble Buddy. Okay. Here's Mr. Ed Head. Here is our head. So first I sew the balaclava. Then I put the balaclava on the head, and then I start building the foam over it. Might as well put it on. Ah, yes. Wow, this is incredibly comfortable. Yeah, glad I tried this on. Good to tell if there's problems or not. I think that this part is a little too low. I'm going to raise this up a little higher. That's helpful. I wonder if other makers try on their heads, or if they're just like, this is fine. Because I was working on a, I guess it was a collab. I guess I would call it a collab, because it was a DVC skull head base, and I was just building the fur and the ears around it. So, yeah, I guess I would call it a collab. But anyways, I'm glad I tried that on, because the skull base had this kind of not very comfortable piece in the back, so I was able to put some foam there and make it much more cushiony for the wearer. Wearer. What a weird word. For the wearer. And so, I don't know. I feel like you have to kind of try it on. I don't know if people find it uncomfortable that I'm trying on their fursuit heads, but, it's not like I'm dirty. Cool. Well, this is creepy. Oh, yo! I forgot all about those. Actually, next stream. That's fine. I could do it next stream, because I literally, everything got packed away, so I just forgot it existed. Whenever the next stream is, probably tomorrow or the day after. So, thanks for reminding me about that. That would be a good thing to get moving on. Like, that was a full... Oh, hi. The world is sideways now. That was like a full tutorial, so that would be a good one to finish. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah! Okay. So far, so good. So now that I cut some off the bottom here, I need to even it out. People that have trouble with symmetry on making their fursuit bases, I think it's just because they're just getting ahead of themselves. Just make sure you just keep it even on both sides as you go, and also you do have to have a mind's eye. You have to be able to like look at it and just have that artistic intuition. So that is also hard. So those are both problems you could have. So symmetry is very hard, especially if you're not somebody who draws a lot or just really does a lot of art that involves symmetry things. You ate your food and now it's gone. Unfortunately, that's how it works, and I'm sorry. Maybe one day you'll get more food. Skelefro, no! You can eat it again, but you wouldn't like the process. I think you might be fired. I might have to fire you, Skelefro. Oh, you know what? Skelefro, I have a really good idea for a collab video between us, because I know we were talking about doing a game together, and I finally figured out one that would be really good for us to do. So, if you don't mind, if you can remember to send me a DM maybe, and we can chat about it, because this is a good game. This is gonna work for us. If you want to. I mean, I don't know, you might be busy. I know you want to collab, but I don't know if you have the time right now. Alright. Let's get that next layer going. Wow, it's really coming down hard. Is it snowing hard for you guys? Because, man, it is just, whew. I wish I could show that, but my camera wouldn't reach and it would not show. Skill Pro, I've got nothing but time. And you don't have money now, too. Alright, so what we gotta do is, we gotta add another layer of thickness. Here we go. Oh god, I'm dropping everything. We gotta add another layer of thickness, basically all the way around except the back. The back is optional, whether I want to add more thickness or not, but at least the cheek area forward needs another layer of thickness. And I want to use this, and it's 1 inch thick, which means it wants to bend back to its original shape. So you can't really bend it that much. So I've got this piece that I'm going to put right in the front, and I'm going to get another piece to put on the sides after, because trying to have one long piece and bend it all the way around is going to have too much pressure to bounce back into its place, and it will not stay. So it's not worth all the glue and all the extra weight that comes with all the glue. It's so with this extra layer on here, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm actually going to cut out where the eye holes are. It isn't snowing, but there's like a foot on the ground. There's just been a lot of snow here in Michigan right now because it's been coming down every day and it's getting out of hand. Like, I think the world has turned into snow. I ate snow and it was weird but good. Hawks, you're in Canada, aren't you, Hawks? I'm trying to remember at least what country you're in. I don't. Where are you that you don't have that much snow? It couldn't be Canada. Because, man, it's snowing so much. And I'm going to give another shout out to the radio station because... Oh, Canada is Komori and you're in Arkansas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to be in Arkansas. That is just such a far... Man, that's so far away. It's just such a random state. Like, I think it'd be really fun to be able to visit all the states. I don't travel a lot. Why did it censor Komori? You know, it didn't censor it for me, and I'm important. It didn't censor it for me. That's kind of weird. But yeah, that checks out that you wouldn't have that much snow. But that's cool. At least you've got, I mean, even a foot is kind of a lot of snow. So it's just a very snowy year. I like to listen to sad musics too sometimes, but sad musics makes you sad. I know. Shocking, isn't it? I like your standard pop. I like the stuff that comes on the radio sometimes. Hello? Am I here? Can you guys hear me? It decided it was gonna cry again. Now I'm gonna cry. Why does the stream keep cutting out like this? Oh, I'm here. Okay, good. Oh! Yeah, it did. I don't know, man. I thought it was my internet, but it wasn't. So maybe it's just Twitch. Maybe it's the Twitch servers. I mean, that would be an easy thing to do, is to blame Twitch, but, Okay, I've got some eye holes. They're a little too close together. Trying to decide if it's gonna be worth... Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. I'm trying to cut eye holes in here, but, yeah, I cut them too close together because apparently You can mess up when you guesstimate things. Friends crying together at the same time equals yes. So, has anybody here ever played Lethal League? That's a fun game. I am so bad at it, but it's really fun. I know it's on Switch. I don't know, I think it's on computer too. Ha! Yeah, the only thing you missed is that the stream got disconnected and reconnected again. That's literally the only thing that happened. You missed nothing. It's called Lethal League. Because, yeah, I don't know if you've heard of it. Maybe. I know it's on, PC and Switch, but I don't know anything else. I feel like playing that right now. But it's on my bro's console, so... This is not happening. I keep cutting it in the wrong spot because I'm not paying attention. I tried twice. I'm a dumb. What a waste. Let's try again! We're gonna get this right. We're gonna keep trying. Yo, yeah. If you have the means, I say do it. Because that's a really fun game. I don't know. I like it a lot. I like Latch. Because, of course, because I'm a furry. Latch is a alligator. I wish there was more, this piece is not gonna work. I wish there was more furries that were alligators. Because those are so cool. Oh, you've seen this game. See, no. Oh, yeah, Black Fur. Get those. I haven't played either of those, but they always looked cool. Alright, let's try this again. 20th time is a charm, am I right? Okay. We're gonna get this. I thought that was a movie. I really didn't know that there was a game for that until just now. We're still talking about the game, yeah? Confused CloverCat sounds. Alright. I've got a plan C. A plan C! This is my plan C. I'm gonna try something different, I think. Oh! Sad. That's very sad. Alright, here's my new plan. Glue it. Wait, where did I put that? Okay. Alright. This is my ultimate, completely foolproof plan. I'm gonna glue it. And then I'll cut it. And that's actually not a bad plan. I've had worse plans. Alright. This is gonna work. This will work for me. Oh my. Yeah, that's very sad. And sad things are sad. Alright, so now I gotta kind of hug this and glue it, and it's just gonna be a very tedious, I've had worse plans. There we go, okay. Yeah, so now we got this. Yes, this is totally a fursuit head. Definitely. Can you see the resemblance? Yeah. Okay, normally I would, except this is 1-inch thick foam I've got here, and it's too thick. I can't get a good pin in there all the way because the pins are not long enough. I wonder, you know what? I bet they have extra long pins. That would help. Let's see. Because these pins are like maybe 1.5 inches thick. Yeah, they're like 1.5 inches. So if I had 2 inches of pin, that would help a lot. Ha! You put them on 1-inch foam, but you might be stubborn. Yeah, I used to do that, and sometimes I still do. But depending on what spot I'm working on, sometimes it's just not worth it. Because I'm so sick of the foam popping off of whatever I'm doing. Just sit still. Just sit down and stay. That's right. I showed him who's boss. There. So much glue. This has gotta stay. So anyways, well, I hugged this man. So I guess I could bring up the reference for Spartan so you guys could see. I actually have a Trello that I haven't really been updating, but only because I've been moving and things are complicated. But, let me screen share it with you guys. So here's my Trello. We've got the waiting list. There's nobody in there, thankfully. And suits that are just getting right at the beginning, getting started, still trying to figure out how we're working on it, getting with the money situation, and sketching up sketches to make sure I know how I'm going to go about doing things. And then we have in progress. This is where most of them are going to be. And this is the one I'm doing right now, is Spartan. Get a bigger image here. So I thought a blue balaclava would be cool underneath, so that's what I did. And this one is all ready to go. This is Micah's, and I just need to wait on the payment, so that's why she's here. And so after that final payment, I can mail her out. And these are the ones that are all done. Things that are all done. Oh, I need to put Winchester's head in here. So yeah, I am going to start upkeeping on that Trello, so that's fun. So you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I can put, actually, let me screen share again. I can put check marks on what I've done. So let's go to Spartan. Tail. See, I made the belt for the tail, so I checked that off. And head. Make balaclava. Carved foam. Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to check this off because I did all the basic foam. Nah, I didn't really do it all, but this is just me trying to show you how it works. I'll leave it unchecked for now because I'm not done. I'm working on it. I'll check it when I'm done. So yeah, that's my Trello. Oh yeah, Blackford, DM me because otherwise I'll totally forget. So if that's okay, if you can DM me and ask about that. I'm sorry. I need people to like shove me to help me remember. Alright, sorry, I was just reading, trying to catch up on any of the comments I missed. Alright, so this is going well, because I'm actually holding it long enough for it to harden, and I usually don't, because I try to jump the gun. This is, unfortunately, I don't know. I think building fursuits is super fun, but I don't know. I don't know about the in between parts can get kind of boring. Like when you're just doing gluing, just yeah, and just the standby part of it, just waiting. I don't know. I think it's entertaining, but. Alright. Died too much. I think I'm gonna have to get some food relatively soon. I'm surprised that the stream cut out twice, but we're still going. This is gonna be fun to put together for YouTube. Guys, I have exactly 69 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, not only is that incredibly awesome and amazing, but it's a funny number. I don't know why it's funny, but it is. But that's just crazy. And I honestly, I think that's because of you guys. I think it's because you guys are sharing my name around. And, I really appreciate it. So because it's the funny number. You don't want to mess up the funny. Honestly, though, I feel that. I think the only reason I got this far is because of you guys, so I am going to have another raffle soon, but, I've got to make something to raffle first, so. I guess the question is, if I make something to get raffled off, it would probably be a tail, because that's something that I can make quicker. Hand paws takes a long, anything else really takes a long time, but a tail I can do in a few days' work, so it would be a tail, but what kind of tail do you think I should make for this raffle? It could be like a curly husky tail, a standard wolf tail, or like a fox tail. You can make it poofy or pointed, or a dragon tail. That would be fun. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? There's just so many cool things. It's the funny number. Thank you, Hogs. I can't wait to watch that later. It's the funny number. I'm very pleased that you saved that, so now I can enjoy it forever. Alright, now I've got to hug this guy again for several seconds. Oh no! That's a pretty good threat. Oh! Okay, so, I'm just sitting here, waiting for this to dry, and in the camera, I saw my very worn-off tattoo. I had a Splatoon tattoo on there. Sad. Grabs a sword cutely. Teehee! Did you guys see the new Nintendo Direct? The news about Splatoon? I'm very excited. I really like the Splatoon series. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm not very much of a PvP person, but for some reason Splatoon, that one gets me. I play that. I'll play that. Spoon! Spoon the Third! Right! I know, I'm so excited. I want to play it now. That's the only thing, is that we gotta wait and be patient. I hate being patient. I hate being patient waiting for this glue to dry, too. I think patience is not my strongest suit. You never played it? That's okay. It's, shoot, how would you even explain it? It's kind of... Does that count as a Battle Royale game? I don't know, because it's so different. I really don't know if that counts. Okay, I'm gonna try to pin this, and we'll see if it stays. Because since I got the hardest part, which is this big curve right in the middle, glued, maybe this very end piece will not put up a ton of resistance. Maybe it'll let me pin it. I'm gonna try. Team-based shooter? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Have you ever so angry about feeling sad that you sick? No, actually, that's not happened to me. But I've been so sad that I lay in bed. I think that's bad too. I think both of those things are bad to do. All around me are familiar faces. Actually, I did that this morning. I woke up and I was like, I tried to go back to sleep. I tried so hard, but the cat got in the room and he's knocking over all my stuff, and I'm like, I guess I gotta get up. Bye, Black Pearl. See you later. Don't forget to DM me about whatever that was we were talking about. I already forgot. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. We have the ultimate bucket. Not only is it bucket, but it's much taller than before. Man, why is the lighting so blown out? That's crazy. I actually got a new light for streaming. It's just one of those cheap round circle lights, but I packed it and I lost it. It's in the boxes somewhere. I don't know. Bucket Man coming to Mega Man 12. Why did that make me want to do the sands? I don't know why that made me want to do that, but it did. So I did it. This is incredible. So, this is pinned. I guess I gotta finish gluing inside this area, and then we'll work on this top. I might just chop the top off, actually. It's too thick. At least let me even it out. Let's start with that. Yeah. Not much I can do about this, unfortunately. This top is just too tall. He looks like a tiki. Come on. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't know how to use scissors in either hand. Like, I legit use the scissors in both hands. And if I didn't, I would actually die. Because I need to be able to use it for different angles. Hawks is being sad. I'm so confused because they have the whole Mega Man regular series and it goes up to like 11, but like then there's the other, then there's the Mega Man X series, but that kind of jacks it up because that's 10, right? So it's like, well, it already came full circle, right? We got Mega Man 1 through 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I guess. But they should have stopped at 9 because, 10 is where it came around full circle. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that knows what I'm talking about. I can't say that either, because even I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Playing music really loud. I do that when I need to get motivated sometimes. I just blast it, and you feel it in your soul. You like 10 and 11. But 10 and 11 breaks the chain of Mega Man games, because then it can't be full circle. Ban Mega Man 10 and 11. I think I own Mega Man Legacy Collection, so I think that's 1 through 6, and I own 11 on the Switch, so I guess I'm just missing the few in between there. Yeah, when you have punk music that's like, I don't know, that's fun. I like thug music. Not thug music, but it makes you feel thug. Oh shoot, it's 6:30. Oh, by full circle. Okay. So you know how they made Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah? And then It is my understanding they kept going. 7, 8, 9. They should have stopped at 9. Because their other series, Mega Man X, and X is 10. Does that make sense? I'll see if I'm gonna wait and see if. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Got it. See, it came full circle. That's a smart joke. See, that's just what confuses me. It's just like it could have been. They had the opportunity. Ah, yes. Firmly grasp the head. Firmly grasp it. Hawks just is like, I'm gonna listen to everything at one time. All of it. Several tabs of music. It owes me money. Yeah, really. It really does, actually. Foam ain't cheap. Yup. You know, Hawks, I think you lost me. I'm not sure what that is. Alright, so this is probably good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish like folding in this little top area, cut out the eye holes and the mouth, and then that might be it. I mean, that's probably going to be like a 10-minute warning, but because I have to go shopping, because the stores close at 8. Because of COVID, everything closes so early. They use COVID as an excuse. Not salty at all, I swear. Okay. Yeah, so this part. So this part up here is actually really difficult because this is, again, thick foam, 1 inch, and to get all this to come in, it won't stay. If you use a lot of glue, it'll stay, but even then, it might not stay forever. So I'm actually just gonna cut out 2 little triangle slits here so that I can fold all of these in better. COVID! I think that might be the first time I actually even referenced COVID in a long time. I don't know, I kind of just forget it exists. I mean, I still wear masks everywhere and stuff. I don't know. I try not to dwell on the things that well, for one, I can't change, and 2, things that'll stress me out. I don't know. I can't do anything about it, so I'll just keep being safe and careful and not worry. Did you know curse words are mean? Okay, so I cut out 2 little slits, and now I can fold this in, and then I'll fold these 2 in. It's a good mentality as long as you're safe. Yes, thank you. Well, I'm glad you agree. Well, at least, even if you'd rather, I know some people like, I don't know, some people like to leave on the news and hear like the daily updates, and I think it's good to know what's going on, but I don't want to overly stress myself out with the same problem every day. I don't know. Yep. I have enough problems as it is without worrying about COVID. You know, Hawks, I'm really confused. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, so, well, I was just gonna DM you, Skeletor, but, you know, you're in the chat here, and it doesn't seem like there's too many other people, so I guess I could just mention it, about our collab. I think it would be fun to plan. The news stresses you out, yeah. Yeah! That's true. Because you don't want to hear only partial of the news and then miss, I don't know, because, and then and all the news outlets, like, they all tell the story different because, I mean, it's subjective. Everything is subjective, so, man, I hate the news. I mean, I know it's necessary, but it's just so stressful. But yeah, I was thinking if you wanted, we could collab and play one of the ancient DOS. No, it's not DOS, I'm sorry. I think it's Windows XP, actually. Maybe it's DOS. No, it can't be. It's not DOS. Ancient SpongeBob games. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like Windows. The one I'm thinking of is Windows Vista or XP. Probably XP. There's to me and I had to self-destruct. Bye, Hawks. Hawks just self-destructed. Nice knowing you. Alright, so I got this top piece glued on. It's pinned right now. I was able to get the pins in there, holding it in place good enough. So now I've got to get these down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to glue these and get them to stay. And then I'm going to try to trim this little extra piece to fit perfectly. Because right now it's kind of overlapping a little when I fold it. So I want it to fit perfectly together. Well, I mean, I guess I could trim it before I glue it or after. I guess I'll just trim it now. So long as I'm careful. You gotta be careful when you're trimming little areas like this, because you don't think it makes a big difference. But just, if you go hog wild and start hacking it off, I mean, again, that's how you gotta get it to line up perfectly like this. If you go too crazy and you leave like a gaping hole, it doesn't connect properly. As fun as going hog wild with scissors is. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna work. That's good. You've never played a SpongeBob game on PC? Yeah. I actually own some, but I haven't been able to make them work properly. I got them to work well enough to where I could get some slight enjoyment out of them, but it was broken textures and repeating levels because they glitched out. It was an experience, but I got just a taste of it, and it was very fun for what it was. I don't remember which one it was. Employee of the Month, I think it was, and somebody mentioned that earlier, and that's what gave me that idea of playing that game. Yeah, SpongeBob, I think it's Employee of the Month. Let's Google. Video game, yeah. Oh. Okay, no, this is a different one that I'm thinking of, but, okay, the other one that I was mentioning is different than I was thinking of, but that's okay, because this is the one I want to play. It's a point-and-click SpongeBob game. Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally got off screen. Yeah, a point-and-click SpongeBob game, and that sounds like super fun. And also, there's another ancient game that I am actually very certain is on DOS. That's a Spider-Man point-and-click adventure game, and I really want to play that. It has voice acting, and it's very, very bad, but, I would so play that. Can I have a blanket but made of food? Yes, Hawks. Just for you. Oh, man. Okay, so somebody... Okay, my brother just turned 16, like, a few months ago. I guess it was last month. Anyways, for his birthday, one of his friends got him a blanket but it was like a taco shell. And it was round, it was like a round, big round blanket that was a taco shell. It just made my day. That was the best present I've ever seen. It made me laugh so hard. Like, how creative, you know? I'm cold and hungry. Yeah, that'll do it. You just need a taco shell. A fluffy tortilla. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so hungry. Man, I'm gonna have to dig up some mac and cheese. Alright, so this is drying. I bent this in on this side, and I did pin it. Thankfully, the pins are staying. You have to get the right angle though, because if you just stick it straight in, the pin is too short, so I have to angle it to make sure it is long enough to reach, to hold what I need it to hold. So now I'll get this side. Yep. Let us go. I could go for a fluffy tortilla. Oh. Could go for any kind of tortilla. Somebody bring me food. You know, I haven't seen Fel all day. I mean, I woke up like at 3:30 because I accidentally stayed up all night playing Skylanders. But anyways, I haven't seen Fel or his wife all day, and it's kind of weird. So I don't know where they are, but I can't beg them to make me food now. A 28-course meal. You know, I haven't seen Fel, and he's out there making gourmet food. He's been watching this cooking anime, actually, and it made me laugh because I had no idea such a thing existed, but I should have known that it does. It's actually not bad. Because I've walked in on a few episodes, and they seem to be pretty interesting. Disintegrate. You know, I think we should all just disintegrate. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Just for a second, I was just very, very focused. Because, again, I gotta get this pin at the exact right angle to hold it. 1-inch foam is really hard to deal with. Okay. Let's calm down, Thanos. Alright. Good. So this is gonna dry. I'm going to poke holes for the eyes, where the eyes are, if I can find them, and then do our little cavern shape for the mouth, and then I think we'll be done today. Remember how I guesstimated 10 minutes? I'm so silly. Alright. But where is the mouth? It's kind of hard to see. 1-inch foam is so hard to work with. My gosh, I just can't even see anything. Oh, so I had a cool furry experience the other day. Okay, maybe I should reword that. So there's this new store by my place, where I live, and the guy that works at the counter there, it was like it's a video game store. The guy that works at the counter there he was wearing a furry mask. So, you know how we all have to wear masks? Well, his had like a printed design of like a wolf mouth, and I've seen those before, and I've been wanting to get one. I think they're pretty cool. But I said, nice furry mask, and then we got talking, and this guy is really cool, and now I have a new local furry friend, and that makes me really happy, because right when, man, I hate bringing up COVID again, right when I started getting into fur meets and actually going out and meeting real furries and having fun was when COVID started, so all the fur meets shut down, and so I really don't know any furries in the area at all, and it was really sad, and now I'm really happy because I have at least one furry friend. I said, I like your furry mask, and He said, thank you. And then I said, do you like fursuits? And he says, I have one. And I'm like, oh! And it was at that moment I knew I was with my people. Usually when you say to somebody, I'm a fursuit maker, either you're gonna get the crowd that, the crowd of people that are like, oh man, you're one of those freaks. Or you're gonna get the crowd of people that are like, what is that? But very, very rarely you'll get the crowd of people that are like, whoa, that's so cool. And to actually meet somebody where when you say, yeah, I'm a fursuit maker, and they think you're like a cool person, like that is a really, really cool feeling. Like, I don't know. I was set up to be an animator, but I didn't really like it, and I ended up making fursuits for my, I mean, this is gonna be my career, right? Making fursuits. But I was set up to be an animator, and even though that's a hard job, also, it would have been a steady paycheck, but this is what I chose. I chose the path of art, and art does not have money at all. You don't get money from art, so, I don't know, It's just hard to justify being an artist in today's world where everything costs so much money, and just when you have one person that's like, man, I think you do really cool stuff and please keep it up, it just really helps justify it. I don't know. Sorry, I gotta read the comments. But is it shiny? You found something that was wild. If it's not shiny. Art is an expression, it needs no justification. Dang. Are you a philosopher? I think you are now. You did this, now you are a philosopher. Alright. So in this rare instance, it was actually easier to get moving on the head, on the eyes, by taking it off and getting my hand in here and holding this helmet base. Been at this for an hour straight. Yo. And that's after the stream crashed. So I don't know how much time I had before that. You're not wrong, though. I definitely think it's break time. I'm probably actually gonna get going because I need some mac and cheese. I need my bad diet to survive. Alright. Well, this looks pretty good. Here we are. So, here's our buckety bucket. So what I've got to do is I've got to trim right on that very edge, like this. And it'll make it rounded out. So I can carve the cheeks in here next. And, I'll put the muzzle on. And I can shape this in-between area to have eyebrows. And I like to save ears for very, very last. So, yeah, so that's the next progress steps. But at least I did get the full bucket head base done today, so it does take a long time. Yeah, let's put it on. I always shake it first to get all that extra foam off. Otherwise, I find foam in my hair for days. Whoa! Ah. Alright. Yeah. Definitely need to carve out these eyes because I can't see anything. Right here. There. Like this. Now I look like an owl. Oh, no, I'm blind. My bucket head is wonderful. Thank you so much, Kill. Oh, thanks, Skillafro. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. See, even this guy has foam all over his head. It gets really staticky in the winter. I'm probably gonna have to shop vac tonight again. Every night I have to shop vac just to pick up all this foam. Alright. I'll show you guys what it looks like on the head base, and I'll call it there. Meanwhile, I'm also going to ask Spartan if he wears glasses, because that's important before I get much further. Okay, so next time I got to smooth out up here, all these edges. Yep. Cool. That'll get the job done. Good. I got to smooth this edges here. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you for hanging out with me today, guys. It was a pretty long stream, but, I don't know, I had a lot of fun, so... that's it, I guess. Bye!